this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Acuna cuts out the pass. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Argentina have reclaimed it. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Vitinha. Araujo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. João Neves. Simeone. Alvarez. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Mendes looking for a runner. Great defending, strong and determined. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. McAllister, aim forwards. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. João Neves. And here's Neto. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he thumps it clear. Out to the left it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Acuna. Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. João Neves. And here's Neto. Oh, that's nice. Paredes shifted upfield. Now it's Messi. Simeone. He is through here. That's a nicely shaped Alvarez! João Cancelo. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. It's gone out for a throw-in. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bullish header! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. That is lovely. Pedro Neto. Messi. Inacio has given away a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Looking for a corner. João Neves tries to clear. Vitinha moved on forwards. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. And it's Mendes. João Felix. João Neves. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal are level.
Portugal, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Alvarez have it back and can go again. Messi. Romero. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Referee's given a throw. De Paul. And he's having a shot! Vitinha over to the left. João Felix, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, can he get onto this? Inacio gets over and intercepts. Araujo. Ruben Neves, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Nice control. McAllister. That's very neat. Can he deliver? McAllister. And here's De Paul! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Inacio chooses to go cross-field. João Cancelo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. João Neves. Araujo. João Cancelo. Quarter of an hour played. João Felix. Vitinha. João Felix. Hit into the middle. Senesi clears it away. Simeone. So what can they make of this? Senesi. Senesi shifted upfield. Out to the right. Romero has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi. Romero. He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And it's played forward. Time to deliver. In by Messi. Vitinha, aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. De Paul. Romero. João Neves. João Felix. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. João Neves. Gently done. And the shot! Ruben Neves. And here's Neto, purring through the gears. Danger averted for now. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Some good work on the right flank here. Vitinha. João Felix. João Felix! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking to break at pace. João Neves. Now it's Ramos. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pedro Neto. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedro Neto. Joao Felix. Joao Felix! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Joao Felix really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Only partially clear. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball played out to the left flank. Acuna. Hoisted in. Araujo with the clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Cancelo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Neves. Moved on forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Araujo attempts a clearance. Vitinha, and it's Mendes. João Cancelo. Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Acuna. Otamendi. Acuna, gently done. Proves too strong. Araujo. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi. Romero. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Nice interception, well timed. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Joao Neves, played with finesse. Romero, driven forward. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that has been clubbed away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Joao Felix on a charge down the left. Joao Felix delivers. Joao Felix, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. De Paul wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. De Paul given the lift of his goal. Alvarez! And he comes up trumps again. Messi goes short, and here's Messi. There are a few waiting for it, and he's cut it out. Pedro Neto shifted upfield. Romero. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This looks promising. Simeone. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Big chance, corner. And that has been knocked clear. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Vitinha. Joao Felix. And it's Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cleared away. Vitinha. Joao Felix. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Messi. De Paul. Romero forwards and with intent. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. João Neves. Joao Felix. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. That's going to go a long way. Ruben Neves. Played over towards the opposite flank. Nuno Mendes. And here's Joao Felix. That has found him in acres of space. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. Out to the left it goes. Joao Felix. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Muscular approach does pay off here. Araujo. João Neves. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Otamendi. Aim forwards. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Acuna. Very nicely done. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone going full tilt down the left. And that has been cleared. Vitinha. Now it's Ramos. He can run onto that. And Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Pedro Neto really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Otamendi. Otamendi, he's played it long. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone knocks it out wide. De Paul. Messi. Messi's cross. That's not going to find its target. And it's played forward. Showing good feet. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He can get that clear. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Played out to the right. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, bang on target. Oh, Red, nice interception. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Oh, look at the space here. And that was very necessary. Gonzalo Inacio moved on forwards. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's been taken short. João Felix. Vitinha. It's a threatening ball. Cleared without complication. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield. Acuna. He's in plenty of space here. Simeone. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a decent ball in. Inacio tries to clear. And here's Alvarez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's there to clear it. Vitinha. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Senesi. And here's Alvarez. Romero. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mendes aim forwards. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Romero looking to hit the byline here. A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something.
Simeone! João Neves. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Paredes played out to the left flank. And it's McAllister. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. And he whips in across. Inacio with the clearance. Acuna picks it up out wide. Nice physical challenge. Could move up a gear here. Thinks one through. Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety. João Felix. Alvarez. McAllister. Acuna. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. McAllister. Paredes, gently done. Romero. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Paredes. De Paul. Done delicately. And that pass just didn't quite work. Inacio forwards and with intent. Vitinha. João Felix. Vitinha. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mendes is onto it in a flash. Romero. De Paul. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves succumbs to the pressure. Otamendi. Messi. Otamendi. Romero up towards the front line. Inacio gets across to intercept that. João Cancelo. Araujo. Gonçalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. And here's João Felix. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha takes a shot. Ruben Neves. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Simeone. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gonçalo Ramos played out towards the right wing. And it's Cancelo. Oh, nice touch. Ruben Neves. João Neves. Clipped into space. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's really well cleared. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pedro Neto. McAllister. João Neves. Gonçalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. And here's Ramos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice intercept. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gets it away. Acuna. And it's Messi. Clearly not happy with that.
really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Paul. Romero. And he's well positioned here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi! Receives it in a good... Great chance! Vitinha, aim forwards. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Pedro Neto. And the ball's come loose here. Ruben Neves. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's run loose here. Alvarez. Messi. Otamendi. Forward it goes. Araujo makes the interception. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. And that has been cleared. And it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. De Paul. And the shots. And the shots! Over to the left. Vitinha. 60 minutes played. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Senesi is there and he can get that clear. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Always onto this. Simeone! Oh, that was no routine save.
Simeone actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to clear it. De Paul. Proves too strong.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Oh, well measured. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Vitinha. He's got to be... He's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Ramos. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ruben Neves with the short one. Now it's Ruben Neves. And a chance! And one more try! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Pedro Neto, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. João Felix. Now it's Pedro Neto. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha played through into space. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Ramos. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Romero. De Paul. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. McAllister. And reclaimed it in a trice. Acuna. Out of play for a throw. Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. Messi. João Cancelo getting this one clear. Araujo attempts a clearance. Thinks of Alvarez! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Argentina doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
And here's Ramos. And the pass is intercepted. McAllister. Acuna, gently done. Ruben Neves. João Neves. Araujo. Played towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. João Felix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Senesi, that's a sharp pass. Gonzalo Inacio. João Felix. Oh, they could break here. Simeone. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. And here's Alvarez. Moved on forwards. João Felix. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And it's played forward. And here's Neto. And it's Cancelo. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the counter is on. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Inacio with the clearance. Acuna. That's tidy. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. Out to the right. João Neves in acres of space out wide. Paredes tries to clear.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ruben Neves. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a quick ball upfield.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's the ball. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Oh, that could cost them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Messi plays it short. Cross in. There's the shot! And that could come back to haunt them. Deftly away. And it's Paredes. Paredes. And that has been cleared. Out to the left it goes. Paredes. And here's Alvarez.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
João Felix. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. It's a loose ball. Messi. Messi shifted upfield. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Cancelo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Vitinha, João Felix. Nice control. That's a good run down the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's to Paul. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves, aim forwards. And here's Ramos. Great defending, strong and determined.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. Inacio can get it clear.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Romero. Ambitious ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Cancelo. Delivered with swing. Otamendi attempts a clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Otamendi. Alvarez. Now he's off and running. Gonzalo Inacio. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
He takes a shot! Argentina are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, that's neat. Mendes, and that's aimed into the middle.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Looking here to chip it through. Ruben Neves. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Showing good feet. Oh, what a chance! Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see...
Chance for a shot! No, he's missed it. Nuno Mendes.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And it's been played through. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been won straight back. Argentina cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And he's got his cross in. Araujo gets good distance on it. And he's heaved it away. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. And it's McAllister.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vitinha. McAllister. And claimed it back swiftly. Simeone. And here's Ramos. And it's Ruben Neves. And a shot! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And straight into the wall. Portugal have to get it into the box and quickly. João Cancelo. Delivered in. And that has been cleared. Played into the middle. Simeone. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gonzalo Ramos. João Felix. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That is a great pick out. Inacio gets it clear. And it's McAllister. Final seconds, this has to be it. Here it is, crossed in. And back out it comes. Argentina making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Ramos. And here's Ramos. Very much into the last knockings. Gonzalez. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Portugal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.